A kingdom forgotten. The world of Eternia has lost its ancient magic, now ruled by fractured kingdoms. In the shadows, Skeletor searches for the last fragment of the power core, an artifact that once fueled Castle Grayskull. On a distant farm, a humble teenager named Adam is plagued by dreams of a glowing sword and a kingdom in ruins. Unbeknownst to him, he is the heir to a forgotten prophecy. When a strange cosmic disturbance hits Eternia, the balance begins to shift. Magic is awakening again, and so is destiny, the sword of power. In the Whispering Woods, Adam stumbles upon a crash site where he discovers the Sword of Grayskull. Touching it triggers a memory flash, a vision of a powerful warrior, He-Man, battling Skeletor. He is nearly overwhelmed, but the sword responds to him. Suddenly, mercenaries attack, sent by Skeletor to retrieve the artifact. A mysterious warrior named Teela arrives just in time to save Adam. She tells him, "You're not just anyone. You're chosen. The Resistance." Teela takes Adam to a secret rebel base hidden beneath the ruins of the Old Kingdom. There, he meets Man-at-Arms, Orko, and Stratos, members of the Resistance against Skeletor. They reveal that Adam is the lost prince of Eternia, hidden to protect him from Skeletor's wrath. Skeletor is close to unlocking the Elder Sigil, which will unleash eternal darkness over Eternia. Only the true heir can wield the full power of Grayskull. But Adam doubts himself, fearing he isn't ready. Skeletor's rise. Skeletor, in his obsidian fortress Dreadspire, uses dark runes to awaken the ancient titans, monstrous beings once imprisoned by Eternia's elders. He is aided by Evil Lyn, a powerful sorceress with her own ambitions. They invade village after village, absorbing magic to feed the sigil. He declares war not just on Eternia but the cosmic balance. The stars begin to shift. Portals flicker open. Darkness is spreading. First transformation. Adam is ambushed again, but this time in desperation. He raises the sword and shouts, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!" He transforms into He-Man, golden-haired and armor-clad, filled with divine strength. His raw power destroys the enemy forces, but frightens even his allies. Teela warns, "Power without purpose is dangerous." Adam is no longer just himself. He shares a bond with a force older than time. 6. The Training Grounds. The rebels take Adam to the Temple of Elders, hidden deep in the Crystal Mountains. There, the ghost of King Randor, his father, appears as a hologram. He tells Adam of his royal lineage and warns of a time fracture caused by the sigil. Adam must learn to control the power, or he will become a danger to both sides. He struggles to balance courage with humility. Teela helps him begin the path of a warrior king. 7. The Siege of Avion. Skeletor's forces invade the flying city of Avion, home of Stratos and the last sky crystals. He-Man leads the rebels in their first major battle. The clash in the skies is fierce. Dragon ships, laser fire, and winged warriors. Adam nearly loses control of his powers, but Teela grounds him emotionally. They rescue Avion, gaining new allies and a crucial clue. The last sigil piece lies inside Grayskull itself, long dormant. The Sorceress awakes. In the ruins of Castle Grayskull, a sleeping entity stirs, the Sorceress of Grayskull. She reaches out to Adam through visions, urging him to return. Meanwhile, Skeletor captures a fragment of the sigil and infuses it into Beast Man, creating a monstrous titan. He sends him after Adam to test the boy's growth. The Sorceress warns, if Skeletor unites all fragments, time itself will shatter. The final battle must take place soon. The heart of Grayskull. Adam, Teela, and the rebels enter the ancient halls of Castle Grayskull. The Sorceress, now fully awakened, reveals the true origin of the Power Sword. It was forged from eternal will, not magic alone. Grayskull responds to Adam, glowing in his presence. He unlocks a new level of control, but also sees a vision of his future self destroyed by hubris. He must make a choice: rule through fear or protect through service. He chooses the harder path. Skeletor's betrayal. Evil Lyn, growing jealous, discovers Skeletor intends to merge with the sigil, becoming a god. She breaks away, offering the rebels a location to stop the ritual. Teela doesn't trust her, but Adam believes even the wicked can choose redemption. Together, they journey into the Shadow Realm, where the sigil's heart beats. There, the final piece glows, guarded by a mirror version of Adam himself. Test of identity begins. Mirror of power. Adam faces a shadow version of He-Man, stronger, darker, a manifestation of what he could become. The two battle fiercely. Swords clash, mountains crumble. He defeats the shadow not through strength, but by letting go of anger. As he accepts himself fully, the mirror shatters, and the last sigil fragment is his. But the moment he claims it, Skeletor appears, stealing it and disappearing. The final ritual has begun. The War of Realms begins. Skeletor activates the Elder Sigil, opening rifts across Eternia. Time warps, monsters pour from other dimensions, and entire cities shift eras. He ascends into a godlike form, his skull ablaze with cosmic fire. He declares the dawn of a new universe ruled by him alone. Eternia begins to collapse. Adam gathers his army. This will be their final stand. The unified front. Adam calls upon all the realms. Avion, the jungle clans, the mountain folk, and the sea kings. Even former enemies like Evil Lyn join forces for Eternia's last chance. He rides into battle atop Battle Cat, now armored and glowing. The Sorceress creates a protective barrier around Grayskull for the final duel. Teela becomes captain of the guard, commanding the armies. And the power sword glows brighter than ever. Final confrontation. Inside the throne room of Grayskull, He-Man and God Skeletor clash in a cataclysmic battle. Their blows create shockwaves felt across dimensions. Skeletor offers Adam a chance to join him and reshape time. Adam refuses, saying, "Power means nothing without purpose." As their swords lock, the sigil overloads. The Sorceress channels its energy into Adam for one final blow. The fall of a tyrant. Skeletor is struck by a purified wave of magic and will. He screams as the sigil implodes, dragging him into the void. The portals collapse, the sky clears, and the magic of Eternia returns. Castle Grayskull begins to restore itself, alive and breathing. Teela is wounded but survives. Adam collapses, exhausted but victorious. New dawn. Weeks pass. Eternia begins to heal. Nations unify under a new council, and Adam is crowned king of Eternia. He still wields the sword, but now only when truly needed. Battle Cat lies beside the throne, peaceful but alert. Orko levitates in joy, juggling enchanted fruits. But peace is short-lived. Whispers in the void. A hidden figure retrieves a shard of the broken sigil. Eyes glow red. A voice mutters, "He-Man is only the beginning." Far across the stars, a celestial skull cracks open. Eternia's magic has rippled into other realms, and someone or something has noticed. Legacy of the sword. Adam begins training a new generation of defenders. Teela is appointed general, tasked with guarding Grayskull from internal threats. Evil Lyn disappears again, but leaves behind a book, The Dark Between Worlds. The Sorceress vanishes, leaving Adam to wonder if her spirit still watches. A young girl shows signs of sword resonance. The power lives on. Peace for now. Eternia celebrates its liberation with a grand festival of light. Adam watches children play, their laughter echoing off crystal towers. He quietly walks away from the crowd, staring at the stars. The power sword hums faintly, almost like a heartbeat. He smiles, whispering, "I'll be ready," then walks back to the throne. Post-credit tease. In a dark chamber, a mechanical hand places the sigil shard into a techno-organic forge. A figure cloaked in cyber armor turns toward the camera. Phase 2 begins now, he growls. A screen lights up. Horde Prime initializing. Cut to black. The war is far from over.